Hey guys, welcome back. It's Melody and today it's a beautiful winter day. Pat is next to us. We are ready to tackle another life hacks video, and as a secret, these are my absolute favorite videos to film because I love learning new tips and I love finding new tips. And this theme of this video is going to be how we can get away with one less item. It always makes me so excited, like I am opening a gift on Christmas. But before I get started, I want to say if you're new here, definitely give us a subscribe. You've got nothing to lose. We're going through an organization series and we're talking about ways to get your errands and your appointments and things like that down. So definitely give us a subscribe and we'll see you every week on Sunday. But for now, we're going to get into how we can get away with one less item. And my very first tip is to use hydrogen peroxide instead of all-purpose. Hydrogen peroxide is the one thing that sanitizes. So, you know that I use vinegar in water for everything. It's my absolute favorite. And if you don't like the scent of vinegar in water, pop in some essential oils. But hydrogen peroxide is perfect for sanitizing those grimy sinks or the tub or the toilet. For vegans, you don't even need this in the kitchen at all. You just need to keep it in the bathroom. As a side note, it's also really great to get stains out of underwear. So during that time of the month, if you ever get stains, put a little bit of this on it and it'll get it right out. For me, when I was younger, my mom would have me clean the bathroom and I dreaded that chore, and we had 1,000,001 cleaners. Maybe you currently have 1,000,001 cleaners. Just think though, it will be so much easier for you and your kids to clean your house when they only need to focus on 1 or 2 cleaners. The only cleaners I have aside from this are baking soda, which I very rarely use, and salt. Sometimes I put salt if I need extra scrub in the tub. Scrub in the tub. It rhymes. But my point is that you barely need anything to get your house sparkling, and your health will thank you too. A lot of us, our goal for the new year is to make our house a little bit healthier, and that's a great way. My next thing that I no longer ever have to buy aside from all-purpose is batteries. I no longer have to buy batteries. I never thought I'd see the day. But basically, I got reusable batteries that I can pop inside of the Amazon charger. And if Amazon ever sells something, you want to get the Amazon brand, because for some reason Amazon really puts a lot of effort into its name brand products. My clothes dryer, because I try to air dry my clothes, is from Amazon and it's better than anything I've ever found. But anyway, aside from that point, this battery charger, now I can have AA's and AAA's. So you want to get your batteries down to size, all you have to do is grab your notebook and get to the middle of that notebook. Now this is your project. Go through your house and look to see where all your batteries are. Make note of how many batteries you need. Then you can go down below in the link and you can add the perfect amount into your cart. I also use C batteries when it comes to flameless candles, because candles are another thing that I don't want to have to buy again. So these flameless candles are getting pretty dang realistic. I mean, I put them in my bedroom to set the mood, to set the ambiance, and they do a lot better of a job than fairy lights. Fairy lights is still a little bit too bright in my opinion to set the ambiance. I would rather just have a lamp in the bedroom, and then this sets the mood just right. So you can put 2 of these on either side of your bed, but they require C batteries. So how do you get around that? You just get cases for the C and D batteries. So you can grab your AA battery and you can pop it in there and then put the lid on, and now it functions as a D or C battery. So now you don't need to buy them again. You don't need a specialty charger for D and C batteries, and you don't need rechargeable batteries for D and C. I feel like the green lifestyle really coincides with minimalism, because when you're cognizant of all the things that you're using by recycling or by trying to get the disposables down, then you're going to the store a lot less, and you're putting a lot less into your cart by nature, because the less you're in stores, the less that you're online shopping, the easier it is to buy only what you need. The very next item that I will no longer ever have to buy again is dry shampoo. So I can make this at home with products I have in my pantry. I love DIY, but not when I have to buy extra products, because when I have to buy extra products, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of minimalism, in my opinion. When I'm making dishwasher soap and then all of a sudden I have to have all these extra stuff underneath my sink, I'd rather just buy the unscented eco-friendly version and use less of it. But for dry shampoo, you probably already have these items. All you need is cornstarch, and if you have dark hair like me, you need cocoa powder, and that's all. I also add some essential oil in it, which is peppermint oil, because it makes my scalp feel nice. And you know me, peppermint oil is my favorite essential oil. Use this Old Spice jar. You can use one that you already have, that your spice is just about running out, or you can buy this for $2 at the Container Store. Put it on your hair, shake it out, and your hair looks boom, like the 80s. So much volume. So if you don't wash your hair every day like I don't because I want my hair to be moist, then you, in between days, if you need to leave the house, you can just put this at your roots, shake it out really quickly, and then you have great, awesome volume. So now you no longer have to buy dry shampoo. One of my favorite discoveries is using a clear cutting board as a placemat, because I love to see my table. The reason why I really like this is because I can throw it in the dishwasher when it gets really grimy and I don't even have to wipe it down. So it's pretty crazy. That's one of my favorite things of all time. And if you have things that are really piping hot, I don't usually serve things that hot, but if you do and you don't want to damage your table, you can use reusable paper towels like I do. So I use these every time I'm cleaning. The only time I use regular paper towels now is if it's really grimy. If it's really grimy, I'll just use a paper towel. I barely run out of paper towels now. It makes my life so much simpler, and it's also green eco living. Another thing I wanted to add is you can cut down the clear mats down to size and put them in between your recipe cards. So I keep this magnet organizer in my pantry next to my magnetic shopping list. And then I just made them taller so that I can thumb through whatever recipes I have. So if I'm looking for a side or a dessert, I just thumb through. You can label them at the top too. The next life hack I have is an aesthetic life hack. So a lot of minimalism is actually the aesthetic. We want our home to look beautiful and serene. So this is perfect for that. You just get a couple of hooks and those loud saran wraps and foil, or if you use some other eco-friendly version, you can put this roll on these hooks and then it looks absolutely beautiful. So these are a little bit malleable, the hook, but not that malleable. So you kind of want to get it close. So line it up a couple of times and maybe have someone hold it up for you and put the roll on and see if you can get it out and on okay, but not if you yank it, it's gonna fly off. So I got it just right, but I had to use 2 more hooks than necessary. So I just wanted to give you guys a tip so that you can get it right on the first try. And then the very next thing that I have is another aesthetic tip. Cords are so ugly, especially computer cords. But when it comes to lamps, I love the direction that they're going. They're going for clear and white cords that just blend in with the background. But electronics in your office, just grab 1 cord box, throw them all in there, and boom, it looks amazing. You only have to think about it once. Once you do it, it's done. You never have to think about it again, but your house always looks serene. And my very last tip is to think of things as a conveyor belt. So with manufacturing, everybody had 1 roll in the shop. So you want to specialize like that whenever you're cleaning and whenever you are decluttering. What you want to do is go through the whole house and get all the stuff off the floor. And so I utilize that also when I clean. I do all of the counters all at once, and then I do all of the mirrors all at once because I'm in the mode, and so I'm really quickly getting through it. This might not work for you, but it definitely can work for you when it comes to decluttering. Now if you have a big house, that might not work for you with the cleaning aspect, but it can definitely work with decluttering. When we declutter, we put too much on ourselves instead of just focusing on 1 task a day. So you're looking at all the stuff that you've got to declutter, get it all in a pile, get it ready for Goodwill. That's 1 project. You can call it a day. Then the next day, take it all to Goodwill, or have someone in your house take it to Goodwill. And the same thing when you're getting things on eBay and Craigslist. So get your notebook, get to the middle page, work on this project, divide it into 2 piles. Craigslist, eBay. That's 1 project. Okay, you're done. The next day or the next weekend, you take all the pictures of all the things that need to go on Craigslist. You're done for the day. Don't try to do more than that. We put too much on ourselves and then we just don't get anything done because we're looking at the basement and it's going to take forever. We've got to categorize it. Treat these things as conveyor belt. So specialize in one thing for one day. In one day, you're only doing one thing and focusing on one thing. This conveyor belt idea really works well with big projects, but it can also work well with the little projects like the cleaning projects. So I hope you'll give that tip a try. I hope you'll give this channel a subscribe if you're new here so that we can see you next Sunday. And if this video helped you out, it really helps out my channel whenever you share videos. I just want to say thank you guys for everything, and I will see you guys in the next minimalist and organization video next Sunday.